Hey everyone, it's Paul Bertorelli reporting from NBAA in Orlando, Florida. Behind me is a mock-up of the new Citation Hemisphere from Cessna. This is the largest business aircraft that Cessna has ever attempted, and it is quite ginormous. It's got an interior to match. Let's take a look.
So I just want to take a couple of minutes and talk about the design philosophy of the Hemisphere. We spent the last year really listening to our customers, both customers that are in our family today, as well as customers in our competitor products, to understand what the design should look like, and more importantly, some of the differentiators that are expected in this class of airplane. So as you walk in the galley area, you'll see a couple of different options that are definitely differentiating for us. So we have the hard granite floors as well as the granite countertop surfaces, and this helps not only from a durability and a reliability standpoint, but whether it's weather related or if you spill wine, or this is definitely a prepping and working area. It has the flexibility and the durability to withstand all of that. I also want to point out the Skylights, and that really is designed to, when you walk in the cabin, it opens up the cabin, you get that ambient lighting, and we got a lot of feedback that it needs to feel very open and airy, and so that really helped us accomplish that. There's multiple configurations that you can do throughout the entirety of this airplane. This particular galley is set up for a flight attendant, for a full-time flight attendant, so this is a belted flight attendant seat. You could certainly design the airplane differently if you wanted to have the flight attendant sit in an observer seat. You've got the entire space here to work with, to have continuous countertops, also to incorporate wine chillers, cappuccino makers, ovens, and so it's really set up for flexibility. So pending on how the customer wants to use the airplane for the mission, they have the flexibility in the cabin to be able to do that. As we continue to walk through the first zone, the areas that we really focused on were seating, both from a comfort standpoint as well as a design perspective. So you'll see the seats are very large. They're 30-inch seats, and they're best in class, and they also have 4-inch armrests. And in every aspect of the airplane, we really focused on utilizing the space so that regardless of where you're at, every inch of the airplane is designed to be able to use and to store. So there's side pockets on the sides of the seats here. And these armrests are designed for storage as well. So they will open up and you can store your personal devices in here. You'll also have charging options in here. All of the seats are fully berthable, so they make out into complete lay-down beds. They also completely recline and tracks for the customer's comfort. Another area that we focused on was the lighting. You can see that we really looked at how do you incorporate a lot of different lighting options, but it not be overwhelming. I also wanted to focus on the windows, so we got a lot of customer feedback and spent a lot of time really on window size and placement. So there are 20 windows throughout the cabin. These are 20% larger than any of our products today, and what's very unique about them is regardless of what seat you're sitting in, you get a great view. So you're not having to go forward or backwards. They're not behind partitions, so they're placed so that you've got great lighting in all of your seats. As we move into Zone 2, this was really an area that we wanted to focus on flexibility. So this particular zone has the conference center seating, which folds out, and so you're able to have a meal here or to work. It seats 4. We really wanted to focus on how we got a larger seat. So from a design perspective, we really slimmed down the sidewall ledges, so you got an extra couple of inches in the seat. They're very comfortable. As we walk into Zone 3, you'll see that we really focused on how do you make this a space that can be utilized for sleeping or for really relaxing. So from a design perspective, it really transitions into a bit warmer colors. And this couch folds out into a 78-inch bed, so you've got full sleeping quarters. And we've incorporated the 30-inch monitor, so if you wanted to relax and watch a movie, you have that option as well. We also incorporated some large shades. So on top of the individual shades, it also has a large shade that you can pull down, so you can really get a full blackout effect if you wanted to sleep. If you're going international, overseas, you wanted to use that time for sleeping. So really designed to where we wanted to have a private space. These hard partition doors completely close, and so because we have a lavatory up in the front of the airplane as well as the back, you can use this for a very private space if you chose to do so as well. You know, we know during these long flights that people like to freshen up and to change and to use this space to be able to do that. So we've got 12-inch closets on each side here. So when the door shuts, you've got closets that you can hang coats, or you can hang different outfits in. And then a lot of mirror area. So while you're working here in this space, you've got mirror, you also have it in front, so you really got a very open feel. We also included the skylight back here, so it allows us to utilize this space for so you can be productive, but then also you get the additional ambient lighting. So we're very excited to be able to introduce this Hemisphere into this market space. We're very appreciative of the multiple customers that have allowed us their time over the last year to really define what this airplane should look like and how we get the best design and the most usable for their particular missions.